Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed the last tutorial on models. In this 8th tutorial, we are going to see how to redirect to another page using another method, which is a simple method that will be the equivalent for what you have in Ahref, okay? So remember, in Ionic2, pages are stacked together. So you have your first page number 1 at the bottom of the stack, then you have the page number 2 on top of page number 1, you have page number 3 on top of page number 2, just like that. So if you're on page number 3 and you want to get to page number 2, what do? You pop. Once you pop one page, you'll see the next one. You pop another one, you see the next one. Okay, another thing you can do is, you see the one, if you're going backwards, you just keep popping. As you pop, you go backwards. Then if you want to go forward, you push another page into the stack. You know, it's like a bucket pushing another page into your new stack. So let's just use that method to it's the simplest. Let's use it to redirect from register page to reset password. Let's assume that this guy that has arrived here wants to reset password. So first of all, we have to create a reset password button. Create a button called reset password. Reset password, and it will take us to the reset page where we can say redirect to reset page. Okay, when someone clicks this, it should quickly redirect them to a page called reset page. So, but then it will be using something called nav controller that we already have here. So if we want to redirect to this page, we have to import the page. So every time you're pushing a page, you have to import it. So let's import the page that we call reset password page. So let's just confirm that the page exists. In our Fireblogger app pages, we have a list of pages we've created, and there's one we called reset password. And if you open the TS file, you see that it's exporting a class called reset password page. So we come to that class and we import reset password page, from where, of course, from this file that they should go and enter a file folder called reset password, and of course they will see a file called reset password.ts, but you won't put the extension, and you click OK. Alright, we're importing this page so that we can use it. So right here we are going to use the nav controller. We'll say this dot nav ctrl dot push. Bang. So you push this guy into the stack, and this new page will now be the topmost on the stack, which means it's the page that the user will see. It's just another way of saying redirect to a new page. So we come and check it out, and we'll soon see, you and I will soon quickly see the great advantage of using this guy, doing this. This is reloading. I know you can't see it, but if you look up here, you'll see that it's reloading the new page, and there we are. We'll click on register, and we'll click on reset password. Bang, that's it. So it has pushed a new page into the stack, and there is something you should notice, that there is a back button automatically added. So we didn't have to go through the process of creating a close pop page function that like we did in the models part. So just click this and you return to the previous page. Alright, remember that this is still a model, so we can still close it and see our original login page. So let's go, model pops up, then we'll reset password and we'll show up here. Alright, this is wonderful, isn't it? The next thing we want to do is, what if we wanted to pass some variables and some parameters and some stuff to this page from the previous page? Like you want to pass some GET requests or POST requests. What you do is, right here, this takes a second parameter of a curly bracelets. This is curly bracelets where you list the names and the values of what you want to pass in. So we want to pass in name. The name is Dave Partner, a great Dave Partner. Then we want to pass in viewer, I'm going to try to guess your name. Nice guy. And random number. So what we're doing here is just passing in values. So we're saying, hey, open this reset page, and here are all the values you have to send in. So this quickly tells you that, assuming that you had well, let's just test this first. I just want to let you know that you can pass a whole JavaScript object or several JavaScript objects here, or JSON objects sort of here. So we are passing these three values. What we can do right there is when we come to the reset password.ts, this is the TypeScript of the file that is being visited. We are going to add something so that we can get the values. We want to be able to get these values. So there is something else we're going to add that will help us get the values. It's called navparams. Navparams. So we are importing navparams, and we are going to, of course, create it here. We say private. Just create any variable. I'm going to use navparams as my variable, and we say the type is navparams. So right here, let's just say we are going to echo alert. Once this page opens, we alert this dot navparams. This is this guy here dot get, and name. So what we want to do is, when someone redirects to this page, this pop-up will pull up and display the name that is here, and the name we entered here is Dev Partner. So let's just try and see if it works. So we have clicked this, it is refreshing, and soon as it's done refreshing, I know you might think that this is slow, but when you are coding Ionic, or when you are coding native, you might notice a slower emulator. To me, this is actually faster, though it's taking a few seconds to come up. So you click register, you click reset password. Oops, something is undefined. Well, it turns out that we need navparams in the two pages. So on the page that is sending the request to this register page, is sending these guys to this reset password page. So we need navparams here to send it and to receive it. So we import navparams in the register page. We import navparams from Ionic Angular, and of course we declare it here in case we ever need to use it again. So we declare it there just in case we need to use it next time. So our register page has navparams imported, which is the sender, and the receiver page, which is the reset password page, has navparams again and is receiving it. So the way to get the values from the navparams is this way. You have this name viewer, and so we have name. If you can change it to viewer too. So let's check if it works. So we go to register page, we go to reset password page. There's a pop-up that shows up and says that we have partner, Dev Partner. That's my name. Alright, that's it. And for this tutorial, and let's just see if we can use these few seconds to show you something else. So assuming we declare a variable here, and another way to do two-way binding, we declare a variable here and we just call the variable private, or maybe public username. Let's just say that it's of the type any. Then let's just say that we, instead of showing a pop-up, what if we just say we assign this value to username, and we say this dot username, and then right in the, we have to open this code reset password. We have to open the the HTML and write in the HTML body, what if we create a h1 tag and say username with these two curly brackets? What if we do this and let's refresh and see what will happen. So as usual, we'll register, reload. So we register, we'll reset password, and what do we have? Dave partner. Hope you understand how two-way binding works again. The other way I showed you that of the one you will use ng model, the one you do stuff like this, ng model. For input forms, I use that mainly for input forms. Then this one too. Alright, and one more thing I want to show you about this is, assuming you have a JavaScript object which is right here. What if we had in register page where we're sending this, what if we had something like a JavaScript object that contains a list of parameters? Not 100% though, but assuming that this is like this doesn't represent exactly what I wanted to show you, but assuming that you have a JavaScript object, you could just pass it here in your JavaScript object. Let's say you have a JavaScript object that has this. You can just quickly just do stuff like this. Name or user details. Then you pass in the object. This doesn't represent exactly what I want to show you, so I will not test it. So you pass in this object has a lot of content, so you just pass it into user details. What you would do in reset password is you just call the user details. You call this guy here, then you put dots for any of this guy that you want to get to. For instance, name, you have to put dots name. You get the idea right now. So but when we get to Firebase aspect of it, we will be able to see this kind of thing working live. So I just want to show you that there is another way that you can use to get more content from it. Alright, see you in the next tutorial, and don't forget to like and subscribe when you get to my YouTube channel, and you click on, you pan to the right and you click on subscribe, and don't forget to share this video so that those of your friends on your social media will see it and follow the tutorial. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.